Kyle here from Applied OCD. I'm here today with my nephew Jesse from his channel Nomad Party of 4. You should check it out. Today we're going to be installing a heavy-duty equalizer on his trailer and also the heavy-duty shackle set with wet bolt kit and bronze bushings. So we're going to go ahead and get started on it.
We're gonna hit the
Pound these out. We're going to pound this shackle off of here, and then we'll take that center bolt out.
All right.
With the new.
Ouch.
That brass punch in the hammer, you're just gonna have to.
The plastic bushings out. We're gonna use a punch here.
Can I interrupt, Jesse?
What?
Something I've talked about on Applied OCD is the fact that every good mechanic has to have a beater screwdriver. This is the old nasty screwdriver that gets all beat up, uses a pry bar, a chisel, a punch, a hammer, whatever. You could also use a beater screwdriver to just get on that lip, the lip of that bushing, and drive it through. Try it and see how it works. That one?
Yep.
Which side were you pounding from? This side or that side?
Well, I tried both.
It's the master mechanic's touch.
What was the trick to getting these through the holes?
So what I did,
We were putting something on there.
nope. So what I did is I tilted the punch at an angle like this and actually braced the opposite side up against this part of the hole, and I was pounding down at a severe angle like this, which helped it to not, so that way it wouldn't slide off this bushing. If you try to push on it this way, what's it going to do? It's going to go like that every time.
Yeah.
So if you pound down on it this way at a great angle, at a higher angle, steeper angle, you'll still be able to push it, and then as you go, keep this upper part of the punch in contact with that, and you see how as I push through, watch the angle of the punch. It gets lower and lower and lower and lower, and then it came out the other side. So that.
All right. So here is what the wet bolt looks like on the back side, and we have the bushing that goes inside. of the Equalizer already has bushings. So the bushings that came with the heavy duty shackle kit, these are just going to go to the side and they'll be extra. This is the wet bolt, and this is where the valve is to attach your grease gun and pump grease in through into the bushing. You can see that there's a knurl here, and what that does is we had to shave a little bit off, but it basically gets pressure fitted in between the rectangular bracket here, the leaf spring hanger, and it makes it so that this will not shift as the bushing and leaf spring are shifting around. A trick that we're going to do is we're going to put the nut here over the little valve there, and then that way I can go on the other side and hit this with a hammer and pound that knurl into the leaf spring hanger and not do any damage to that valve.
Okay, we're getting close. Okay. So
we're going to utilize the old bolts to punch the bushings in there.
we're going to use this ratchet and load binder to bring that into alignment and hold it there. How's that look?
Bingo.
Is that right on the money? Very good. So we can use this, and we can use the jack to get up and down and front to back and position that perfectly where it needs to be. All right, do your thing. Gotta be careful if I slip on this thing, punch you right in the begonias. Ready?
Yep.
Okay, that's sporty. Keep going.
Is it moving?
Yeah, whoa, stop. Okay, now we're gonna have to lower the jack a little bit. Oh, stop right there. It's not, the shoulder of the bolt is not up into the hole yet. But I wonder if we put the nut on here and try to draw it down and maybe turn on the bolt itself, we can get that thing to wiggle.
On this side?
Okay, so we bring this nut in here till it touches this plate.
Yeah.
Okay? So this bolt can't move out. It can only go this, it can only come towards me, it cannot go away from me. So we put pressure on this to try to bring that shoulder up into the hole in this bracket.
Yeah.
in order to get it to move up in there, if that bolt is stationary and the shoulder is hitting like this, you can tighten all day long and it's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
But if you move this, keep pressure on it with this, move this, it can walk up that thing and pop into that hole. You follow me? Okay, right there, that bolt this nut just got tight. So that tells me that we're pinched between the shoulder and this bracket.
Yeah.
Okay? So what I'm going to try to do is if I wiggle this back one, if I wiggle this one, it's helping that shoulder. It's I just felt it. It's popping into that hole right now.
Do I need to go up or down with the jack?
Nope, you don't need to do anything. It just climbed up into that hole. And I'm there right now.
Do we need to pound this side in then?
Nope. Okay, I'm right there. Oh, can you hand me that torque wrench, please?